Welcome to the Ninjababes podcast. I'm your host, Cara Poalillo, and you are listening to episode number 12. This is your ninja home away from home, the place where you'll hear familiar voices of like-minded ladies with awesome stories and inspiring insight. This is the real talk of incredible women who have so much encouragement to offer. This is the unique place where Ninjababes spill it all about self-confidence, body image, and getting through more than just the actual physical obstacles on the course. Welcome, Ninjababes. We are so glad you're listening, and I am very excited to share with you all that we have today in this very special episode, because today it's all about the rookies. That's right, it's the new girls hitting the scene. Today we are talking with Danielle Malkin, Jamie Ross, and yours truly, Cara Poalillo. Yes, I will be talking with myself, sharing my own thoughts and feelings. No, but today is truly all about the rookies, and there are so many rookies that participated this season. So many other awesome, amazing women that I've already interviewed, like Daria Beard. She was a rookie this season in Philly. Other great ninjas who are coming in future episodes, like Casey Rothschild. There's so many great new girls that were involved this season, and it's really exciting. But today in this episode, we have, like I said, Danny, Jamie, and me, Cara. Danny and I competed in Philadelphia, and Jamie competed in Minneapolis. So we'll be sharing some different clips of the three of our experiences, but of course, giving nothing away. As you know, the Philadelphia qualifying episode has already aired, so you've already seen the episode that Danny and I participated in. But today I want to share some behind-the-scenes insight, just some more knowledge of our experience, what we learned, what our expectations were, and you'll hear a lot from Danny of her story, and then we'll move on to Jamie and who she is, what this awesome ninja is all about, and she will be running in the Minneapolis episode, actually July 9th, the day that this podcast episode airs, is the same day that Minneapolis qualifying episode airs. So you will be able to hear all about Jamie and then watch her tonight. So that is muy exciting. Excuse my Spanish for a moment. That was not a testament of my Espanol abilities. Okay. So before we dive into our first segment here, I just want to remind you all of some lovely Ninjababes happenings. As you may know, the Ninjababes YouTube channel is alive and well. There are new videos being added every week, so please check out the YouTube channel. And just so you know, a lot of that content is actually being backlogged there on the YouTube channel from our Ninjababes weekly email blasts. So what that means is there are really fun emails going out every week that you can subscribe to. So every Monday, you'll get a delightful email from the Ninjababes in your inbox, and it's of 2 short videos from 2 of your favorite Ninjababes. So this last week was Barclay and Tawny, and these videos are meant to be short and sweet, but to fill you with some brightness for your day so that you can learn something, so that you can feel ready and more powerful and ready to engage and tackle your day. So please sign up for the email blast, and if you already signed up, you might want to make sure that the Ninjababes emails aren't going to your spam or aren't just being forgotten in your inbox. We've had a few friends tell us that they couldn't find the emails and then realized they went to spam. So add the ninjababes@gmail.com to your contact list so you won't miss an email. And definitely, if you've subscribed to the list but haven't watched the videos yet, go ahead and check out the video. Give us some feedback. We'd love to know what you think about the categories that the girls are talking about and even just the videos themselves. Leave us some comments, send us some feedback. We love your participation in everything that we do. So thank you so much for listening, and thank you for being a part of Ninjababes. So here we go. Let's dive into what it was like for me and Danny just hours before we ran the course for A&W Season 10 in Philly. Hey Ninjababes, I'm here with Danny Malkin. And guess what we're about to do tonight? We're about to run the course for A&W 10. How are you feeling, Danny?
Super excited, kind of nervous.
Oh, yeah. I feel like I have all the feelings. Like, I'm excited.
Yeah.
I think I'm nervous. But I'm also just, like, in a daze a little bit. Like, this isn't just an NNL.
It feels surreal. It feels completely different than a normal competition.
Yeah. How do you feel like you're going to feel when you get to the course?
I think I'm going to be really nervous like I normally am, and then as soon as I get on the first obstacle, I think I'll be fine after that, and everything, all I'm going to hear is people cheering, and that's just going to keep me going.
Yeah, I'm just going to focus on every single movement, like every step, and just try to hone in. I'm excited. It's weird because like so many people are coming to watch us, and it's exciting. Like strangers want to see us.
Yeah.
It's just like
we're gonna be famous. 50 minutes of fame. Yeah, I mean, there's gonna be so many people that we know in the audience, and that's gonna make it so much more comforting and more awesome.
And you and I got to do B-roll yesterday and interviews.
Yep.
Did you enjoy that?
Yeah, that was really cool. Thought I was gonna be nervous for it, but I wasn't. It was just like so natural, and I don't know. Everybody was like, "I feel like a rock star today." Everybody wants your picture and your videos, and do this trick for me and answer this question, and it's cool. It's very cool.
Absolutely. No, that's how I felt too. Like I was so excited yesterday, and just like,
what do you want me to do? You want me to answer this question? All right. You want me to spin around and show my muscles? All right, I'll do that for you. Hands on the hips. All right, I got that. Cross the arms. Got that one too.
Yeah, it's all like right. All things ninjas like doing. Like, tell me your story. Oh yeah, we tell each other that every day.
Yeah.
And then pose, make a muscle. Got it.
Yeah. Done. And it was really cool to get to spread my message. The back of my shirt says "Differences accepted, not ignored," and I'm really big. I work in the special needs population. My kids mean the world to me, and I just want them to feel more accepted in society and have families feel like they can go anywhere and not feel judged by the outside community. Mm-hmm. So that's a big part of my story, and getting these kids more involved in the community and getting people to be more willing to come up to them and say hello and just interact with these kids that look different and act differently than all the other typically developing kids.
Will any of your kids or their families or anything be there?
I did invite some of them. They live really far away, and a lot of them don't have the funding to be able to come down here. A lot of them don't have vehicles, so but they do know, and they're cheering me on, and a lot of people from New Era, from my gym, will be here, and I feel like we already know everybody from the Northeast.
I know
because of all the NNL competitions, so it's gonna be just like any other competition with having everybody watch us in the audience. So it'll be fun.
Yeah,
good times.
Good times.
I'm pumped.
I'm pumped too. So we're recording now, pre-run, and then we'll record some more tomorrow, post-run, hopefully pre our second runs.
Yep.
And then...
Top 5, baby. Top 5.
All the way, let's go.
Or top 30.
Top something.
Either one.
But yeah, we're staying in a Ninja Airbnb that's been pretty fun. Mm-hmm. Lots of people...
Lots of Zantes, fresh forms.
Oh yeah, everywhere.
They are everywhere. Some of them are wet. From testing.
Hopefully mine won't get wet tonight, ever.
Yeah. There's a gym in our house. We turned it into a ninja gym, hung up a pull-up bar and some nunchucks, cannonballs, and...
I mean, I would expect nothing less. I'd be disappointed in us if we didn't.
Oh, yeah.
Time out. All right, so let's fast forward time. That was before we ran. Now let's jump ahead to after.
I think I'm going to be really nervous like I normally am, and then as soon as I get on the first obstacle, I think I'll be fine after that, and everything, all I'm going to hear is people cheering, and that's just going to keep me going.
Hey, Ninjababes, this is Danielle Malkin, and your host, Cara.
Hello.
I don't want to pronounce your last name wrong.
Poalillo.
And it's the day after our qualifying run on our rookie season of A&W 10.
Yeah, made it. No longer rookies.
We're still alive.
We are still alive.
And so much more experienced.
I feel older and wiser.
Now I can say I'm an A&W veteran.
Yeah, it's kind of weird, right?
Yeah, very weird.
It's very exciting.
It was a crazy night. Got there at 4:30, didn't run till, I don't know, after midnight. Mm-hmm. Lots of waiting around and being on the other side of the camera, or the other side of the entire course in the competitor area alone was just crazy.
Yeah, I've been in the audience before. I've tested before, so I've been there with the ninjas, but never back in the competitor, what did we call it, holding area?
Yeah. Never
back in the competitor holding area, so it was really different just to be, I don't know, the anticipation of running the course was the biggest thing, like knowing that my turn was coming.
Yep. Like an NNL comp, but not.
Yeah. Yeah, thankfully, I feel like I've been more nervous for NNL comps than I was for this.
Oh, really?
And I don't know how that happened.
Yeah.
But I think it was just, I don't know, knowing that I've worked so hard for this and, like, this is our time, like,
Yep.
just wanting to make the most of it. I think it helped me actually be more calm, which is good.
I was pretty calm up until, like, they took a lunch break and then it started raining right before I was going to run. And then I realized, okay, I'm going to have to wait another half an hour before I run. And now the course is wet. So there was, like, that playing as a factor. But then I saw, because I think you ran before me, and then I saw Casey complete the course before I ran, and that, like, totally got me pumped.
Oh, yeah.
I was just, like, screaming for her the whole time. I was like, hey, Mom, Casey, let's go!
Yeah, Casey, she ran through that course so easily. When she got to the warp wall, you know, it took her 3 tries, but she stuck with it. And when she got up there, it was just like an explosion. Yeah. Like, we're all so excited.
Up, smoke going. Oh, man. Watching all the other females run before me was, all the girls I knew anyway, was pretty inspiring.
So how did you feel about your actual run?
Like, pre-run, it was kind of weird. I was, like, adjusting my shirt, and all of a sudden a camera guy comes in my face. It's, like, taking pictures, and I'm like, oh, hello. That was, like, my first exposure to, like, being on camera. And then just standing up, like, right in the front before you run, I knew my name was going to be behind me, and I, like, turned around and looked at it and just smiled, and I was like, this is crazy. Like, this is so surreal. And then I heard Derek was like, come on, Danny. And I was like, and every time I run and he's there, I always hear his voice, and it's just, like, kind of calmed me down a little bit. And, you know, right before you run, they're like, are you going to do any trick before you get on, you know, before you start the course and everything? And so that whole thing was kind of cool. I did a one-armed cartwheel into, like, showing my guns in the back of my shirt because it had writing on the back. And heard everybody cheering, and that was pretty awesome.
Yeah.
I felt pretty good on the first obstacle. I got to, like, the 3rd step, and I felt how slick they were. So I really, like, made sure that I was catting them all instead of just stepping, you know, the 3-step, just to make sure that I didn't fall off on the first obstacle. And it felt good. It felt just like I'd practiced, and then got to the, what was the obstacle called? The bow ties, the spinning bow ties. And I'm really comfortable with laches, so tested out the springboard, felt good, went right into it, complete confidence, and nailed that one. And then got to the balance obstacle, which is kind of like a more of a striding agility obstacle than balance. And that's something that I struggle with a lot. And so I got really nervous right before it. Wiped my shoes off just to make sure that I didn't slip. And I was just staring it down and started to go, and then just hesitated in the middle. And so I'm, like, perched up on my hands and my knees across the 2 planks of the broken bridge, yeah. Sitting there, and I'm hearing voices like, come on, don't give up, keep going. And just tried so hard to stand up. And there was a rule that you could touch the next bridge, but you couldn't progress. So in my mind, I was like, I don't know if I could touch that bridge to stand up. So I put all my weight on the bridge that my legs were on. And then later realized that, oh, I shouldn't have done that. I should have just used the one in front of me. And attempted to stand up, and the whole thing flipped over, and I just fell in the water. Yeah. But that's a moment of mind versus ability. We always talk about in Ninja how it's a percentage of your mental ability and your physical ability, and how much of each plays a role in your run. And for me, it was, I have the strength to get there. It was just a matter of believing that I could do it, and now I know that I need to work on that. So, but I'm so happy that you guys got as far as you did. Like, I was so excited and cheering you guys on, and just to be able to compete in general is seriously, like, it's an honor and a privilege. And, you know, there's so many people who work so hard to get where we were. So just being able to achieve that, I think, is an achievement in itself, you know?
Yeah. I kept thinking the whole time we were back in holding that just the moment that I could walk up those steps and be on the first platform
Yeah.
before the first obstacle, that was a success. Like, that was
Exactly.
an achievement just to be there. So, yeah, when I got up there, it was just thrilling. Like, the crowd is cheering. Like, everyone wants to see what you can do, and it's just so exciting. And so, yeah, I got up there. I was rocking my jean jacket the whole time, showing the Ninjababes. And then, it was so exciting to know that my friends and family traveled down there to see me. And
that was amazing.
really cool.
Having everybody there.
Yeah.
How did you feel?
Yeah, so how did I feel? I felt good going into it. I was so careful, I feel like, my whole run, because I just didn't want to have, like, a quick falling out. I didn't want to make, like, a weird mistake.
Yeah.
So, like, the steps, I think I catted after the third. I think I catted the rest of them. Yep. Just wanted to be real careful. Thankfully got up that rope on, I think, the second swing. And then, the second obstacle, the bow ties, it did just feel like a big lache move. Almost like a cross between a flying squirrel and just, like, a lache. Like, I don't know exactly
or like
what
a
to call it.
trapeze kind of.
A trapeze kind of a swing, yeah. So that felt comfortable just in, like, recognizing what it needed to feel like in order to make it to the next hold and then to complete the obstacle.
Yeah.
So that was good. But even, like, before I got up on the springboard, I was, like, testing it out. Like,
I
don't use springboards ever. Like, I just was so careful at each obstacle. And then, Broken Bridge, I actually really like obstacles like that because I know they're challenging and I know that you might have a slip up and you might fall or get stuck in the middle. I just know my strategy is always, like, see the end and then just gun it. Like, run as fast as you can. Don't stop moving. So made it through that one, got up on the wing nuts, and actually kept, like, grabbing funny and, like, hitting the plexiglass, but being able to slide my hands down and grab correctly, like, in the moment.
Yeah.
But
so when you caught, you hit the plexi?
It was like one hand was on the wing nut and the other hand would, like, slap the plexi and then, like, come down.
Okay.
And so it was very awkward.
Yeah.
And every single, like, wing nut grab, I was like, okay, I'm still here. Still on the wing nut. I have not fallen yet. So I was so grateful to make it all the way through, make it to the lightning. And when I was hanging from the lightning bolt on the first move, my brain was like, this has to be a big move to get it, like, up and over the cradle. And I did too big of a move. And the right side came all the way up and over, and the left side hit the cradle and came out. So that was disappointing, but it wasn't, like, I still felt so proud to be where I was. And it wasn't, like, my first emotion after falling was not disappointment. My first emotion was, like, that was so fun. I got so far. I made it to the fifth obstacle. Like, I was very happy. And just, like, on each platform that I got to, I would look out at the audience and, like, see my sideline, see my family, and I just had the biggest smile. Like, I was just so thrilled and just so excited for every single like, platform felt like such an accomplishment. So
every time you
it was
hit
awesome.
It's a great feeling.
Yeah, so definitely I left the first night just feeling so, like, invigorated and was just like, I finally understand what everyone is so addicted to, like, once they've been on the show and, like, want to get back so bad. I just felt so honored and, like, it was an amazing experience.
Yeah, it really was. Just all the stuff that happens before you even run. All the interviews and the B-roll, and you stand on the spinning Lazy Susan that's electronic, and you spin around in front of a green screen and do all these cool poses, and just all of that stuff, and just feeling like you're somebody of importance and that you belong there and that you have talent, you have skill. Yeah,
I think going through B-roll and interviews the day before was, like, the perfect thing that I needed to get me pumped up because I felt so ready to do, like, everyone is talking about how great you are. Yeah. Everyone is, like, pumping each other up, and, like, the producers, everybody is just like, you're gonna do awesome. Like, it was just such a positive environment, and everyone was just showcasing what they're best at. Yeah. Everyone's showing their, like, funny little tricks and B-roll, and it was just such a cool day.
It was really cool. I just keep thinking about now what's next. Like, what do I need to work on in order to get to the point where I can complete the qualifying course and not have what happened this year happen next year. Training of slightly varied obstacles that I normally do, but trying to do them in less attempts than I have been doing. Like, normally if I'm nervous to do something, it takes me 10, 12 tries to get it. Not because I'm not able to, but because it's in the back of my mind, like, oh, I might get hurt on this, or oh, I might fall funny, or oh, this, oh, that. So now, really been working on looking at it, planning it out, just like I would if it was an obstacle on the show, and completing it in like two attempts or less.
Yeah, I think that's a great strategy. Yeah, Danny, I'm so excited for you. Like, I know you didn't get as far as you wanted, but...
No, I'm more upset with myself that I let my mind control my body more so, because I know I can do an obstacle like that.
Yeah,
and I think a lot of it had to do with getting hurt on Razor's Edge testing the year before.
Okay.
So I got to do a full course run during testing, but I ended up falling on Razor's Edge and getting injured, and then I was out the whole summer recovering. So I was like armless for a summer.
Okay.
And so, I mean, maybe it's that. It's crazy because Ninja's such a humbling sport, you know, like you go from not being able to do anything and like watching all these incredibly talented and strong women just crush all these obstacles, and you're like, oh, I wonder if I can get there someday. And then you know, here we are. I don't know how long you've been doing this, but like it's almost been 2 years for me. And just seeing the progress. Like if I go back and look at my old Instagram videos, I'm like, oh my god, like before I couldn't even get from here to here, and now I'm like swinging on this ginormous obstacle and landing it perfectly. And it's just, you kind of have to, even though it's a super humbling sport, you have to look at your progress and see how far you've come in such a short period of time. So
absolutely. Yeah. I was telling this to you before we even ran, like I think Thursday. I remember seeing you like the beginning of NNL season last year, so season 3, and just how vastly you improved from the beginning to the end, and even just I think I could see it in your self-confidence as well.
Yeah.
So absolutely, you're definitely there. Like you're so capable of completing one of these courses.
Yeah, and that's what was frustrating, is like I know I can complete this course. It's a Lachey course. Like this is my course. Yeah. And I kept saying it to everybody, I was like, the only thing I'm worried about is the third obstacle. Yeah. Everything else I think I can do. But that's still tricky. And now I know, like, I need to work on that. I need to work on mentally preparing myself to do those kinds of obstacles. And so that's my goal for the summer. And not hesitate in the middle of it. Yeah. Be like, hey, guys. run. Hey.
Hey, what's
going on?
A mid-obstacle. Yeah, but I think also, like, not letting that one thing that scares you outweigh everything else that you're confident in.
Exactly.
Yeah, I would have loved to complete the course. I was thrilled to make it as far as I did, and I made it to city finals, so... made it to city finals, so I was obviously, like, blown away and, like, so excited. 5. Yeah. So that was awesome. But being able to hit a buzzer is obviously the dream. Yes. Just to get up there.
Weren't you 3rd?
I was 4th.
4th. Okay.
Yeah, so we had 3 finishers for the women, Michelle, Alyssa, and Casey. And then McKinley and I came in 4th, McKinley came in 5th. So, and McKinley too, like she had an amazing run. She did. And she's looking so strong.
A miss grab on the wingnut and in the water.
But I'm so proud of our ladies. Our region is awesome.
It is. Hopefully soon we'll be up there in the top 2 for city finals.
Oh, yeah.
Going on to Vegas. Or maybe just the top 15. Hey, you never know.
Right? That's all we need. It was so fun competing with you. And I'm really glad we got to go do that together. Yeah. It was awesome.
I hope we get to compete together next year. Yeah. That would be great.
So that was our Philly qualifying experience. You can look forward to seeing how I do in my city finals run later this summer. But first, an update about my apartment. You might be wondering if I ever got my Monstro Ninja Holds rig up in my living room, and I have. It's been awesome. My ninja training space is finally up, and it's been a blast. Monster Holds installed an amazing little rig, and maybe you've seen some shots of the rig up on my Instagram. If you haven't yet, you can definitely check it out on my personal account. My name is Cara. Or look forward to posts here on the Ninjababes account as well. Basically, what Monstro did was set up an awesome little rig that's built into this dormer hang in between my living room and dining room area. So it's really the perfect spot. I have 3 cliffhangers on one side. The bottom hangs down with 4 spots for Ninja Holds, also with an ultimate limit, which is definitely ultimate. And then on the other side, 4 of the doorknobs that are also peg holes, and those are just a lot of fun. So I've been playing around on that, I haven't posted a ton of videos yet, but I have a lot to show you guys. It's really exciting and it's so much fun. I'm so thankful for having some ninja goodness right here in my living room, and so thankful to Monstro for their generosity towards me and towards all of you. Monstro is still offering 15% off your order, excluding sale and wig nuts, but they have some amazing holds on their site that you've got to check out. So head on over to monstroholds.com. Make sure you take advantage of their offer for 15% off. And if you have some of their product, tag them in your posts. Show them some love in your ninja training videos. All right, last but not least, Jamie Ross.
Hey, Jamie.
Hello.
How's it going?
It's going great.
Okay, so my favorite game is to start off with a little bit high point, low point.
Okay.
So today, what's been your high point, like the best thing that's happened today, and then your low point, like the not so best thing?
For today, I would say the best thing that happened was I got a big nap, and that was a lot of fun. And my low point was that I had to write a paper for school.
Ooh.
Yes.
Did you have a dream during your nap?
No, I don't think so. I was
think-
knocked out cold.
Sounds great, but, you know.
Yes.
I love having dreams. Dreams are my favorite part of sleeping, I think.
Really?
I mean, I love feeling rested too, but I have a lot of vivid dreams.
Really? I don't. I feel like I never have dreams.
Sometimes, okay, this is a little weird, but there's a supplement that I take after I work out. Like, okay, it's ZMAs from Now Vitamins. So I think it's zinc, magnesium, and vitamin A. I could be wrong. But the combination is meant to, like, put you in deep sleep for, like, muscle recovery. But it says right on the bottle, like, you might have dreams, like, because it puts you in REM sleep for longer. So I love taking ZMAs because I already have, like, crazy dreams. But then when I take those, it's like Inception. It's like really, really crazy dreams.
That sounds fun. I never have dreams. You need to let me borrow those.
I will. I'll let you take some. Not even just borrow.
Okay.
Like, you can adjust them.
Thanks. Can I just try this and give it back?
So, Jamie, where are you from?
I'm from Minnesota, Minneapolis specifically.
No way. That's where we are right now. We're in Minneapolis, Minnesota.
Are we? I didn't even notice.
Yeah, so we just got done filming for A&W Season 10.
Yes, we
And
did.
you were able to compete this season.
I did. I competed on my rookie season.
Yeah, rookies.
Yeah.
I had my rookie season in Philly, so living the dream.
Yes, of course.
So yeah, we're all looking forward to when the episodes come out.
Yes.
But how did you get into ninja?
Honestly, I was just watching the show one day and I thought that would be fun to do, so I just went to a gym and I realized I wasn't strong at all. So I was like, I should probably work on this. And I started rock climbing and that's how I got into it.
But you can't say that you weren't strong, right? So
I was a power lifter, so I had a lot of lower body strength, which didn't translate well to ninja training, obviously. I was very lower body heavy, but I was able to balance myself out pretty quick.
mm-hmm. Sweet. Did you compete for
Powerlifting?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, I did. I competed for about 2 years competitively.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
That's really cool.
Yes. it's
So, what is that like?
fun. It's exhausting. I was in a lot of pain all the time. My muscles were always hurting. Just the mental preparation for powerlifting competitions, especially when you're traveling, takes a lot of toll. You know, you've competed with ninja and stuff like that, but yeah, I'm glad I made the switch over. I'm a more well-rounded athlete now.
Yeah. Is there the same type of community in powerlifting as there is in ninja?
Not as much. Powerlifting community is all about like, people pretty much keep to themselves and they don't really cheer on their competitors and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like, you know, ninja does. Everybody supports each other, and that's what I like about this sport, especially.
Yeah, ninja, we're all like wearing each other's t-shirts.
Yeah.
We're like each other's biggest fans.
Yes.
That's so cool. So, what did you do before? Because I've heard a rumor that you served in the Army. So, tell me about that.
Yes, right out of high school, I joined the Army, active duty, as a military police officer, and I shipped out about a month after I graduated high school. I didn't have any plans of going to college or doing anything besides serve. I wanted to serve, like, my full 20 years. I wanted to make it my career and stuff like that. And about 6 months into my contract, I was having a lot of back pain. So I just went to a doctor. I thought they were just going to give me some Advil or something. And they found out that I had scoliosis. And that's kind of a thing that you can't have in the military, especially because you have to carry a lot of weight around. And I didn't have the muscle protection in my back that I needed to, protect my spine. So I ended up getting medically discharged about 6 months after my contract. And, getting home after that, I didn't really know what I wanted to do and needed to find a new path. It took me a while, but eventually I found it.
Yeah. What made you go into the military in the first place?
I just really didn't want to go to college, honestly.
Yeah.
I didn't want to go to school, and it's something that I knew I could be good at. I have a lot of discipline, and I thought that would be something that I could do, and I did love it when I was in it. So it's kind of sad when I had to get out.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad that you're here now, though.
Thank you. Yes, I found my way. I'm here. I'm happy.
Yeah, it's good to still. Yeah, I mean, you can speak for yourself, but I would imagine that still having some sort of structure and like goals to shoot for and everything with Ninja is good.
Yes, of course. There's always something new to do, something new to learn.
Do you train here at Obstacle Academy?
Yes, I do.
Do you have a favorite obstacle or a favorite thing here?
I love laches. I love flying, and I love swinging and that kind of stuff. That's my favorite kind of stuff to do.
Oh, for sure. I think that's one of my favorites too.
Yes.
Do you have a furthest, like what's your furthest lache right now?
Oh, probably, I almost nailed a 10-foot lache once, but my fingertips got over it and I ended up flipping up backwards and landing on my neck. And I've been scared to try. I've been scared to try that 10-foot ever since, but I'll get it one day. I'll get it.
Yeah, you'll get there for sure. That's crazy. Like the wipeouts that happen in Ninja are insane.
Yes, they are. Took me a while to get over that fear.
Yeah. How do you deal with stuff like that? Like if you have had some sort of spill or like fear that gets in your head?
If I have a spill on something, I try to work my way back into it slowly and make sure I have the strength to be able to do it, or just take better precautions, put more mats underneath me, and I'll just keep trying it until I get it.
Do you feel like Ninjas changed your mindset or like made you more mentally tough at all?
Absolutely. When I first started rock climbing, I was terrified of heights. Like, I would get halfway up the rock wall and I would say, okay, lower me. I can't go any higher. I was terrified of bouldering because I hated falling and I didn't know how to fall. And Ninja, it's pretty much 90% falling. So it was kind of weird to get into that mindset of, like it's okay to fall. You just got to know how to fall and stuff like that. And once I learned how to fall, I wasn't as scared to try new things.
I'm so used to now having to deal with failure. And I feel like before Ninja, that wasn't something that I ever felt like I could embrace. It was always just like failure was bad and failure meant I failed,
Yeah, it's so weird in Ninja because like failure is what like develops you as a ninja. Like if you don't fail, then you're obviously not pushing yourself hard enough and you need to go harder until you fail. You need to find that breaking point for you.
Yeah, that's true. It's looking at it like a breaking point is so different than just like, oh, you sucked and now you couldn't do it. Like, it's showing your limits. Like it's showing what you can do to the point of where you can't do it.
Exactly. Because if you fall on something and then you get it a month later, then you're like, wow, I'm that much stronger than I was a month ago.
For sure.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything in Ninja that at the beginning you were like, oh, I can never do this, but now you can?
I didn't think I could do any of this stuff when I first started. I had no grip strength whatsoever. I could barely hang from a bar like 10 months ago. Oh. So, like, cliffhangers and stuff like that, I didn't think that would even be anywhere in my ballpark, at least for a couple years. And I'm getting stronger every day, and things that I thought were impossible are now becoming possible, and that's what my favorite thing about Ninja is.
Ninja just makes your dreams come true.
Yes, they do.
Yeah, that's cool. No, the same thing. I think, like, I came from a background in track and fields and volleyball. I always did the jumping events, so like hurdles, long jump, high jump, stuff like that. So coming into Ninja, like, right away I loved the warp wall. Right away I loved, like, anything that was, like, jumping to things, or even, like, laches were fun, and I could do those pretty quickly. Mm-hmm. But, like, certain things that were really grip intensive, like cliffhangers or big moves or big transfers from things, like, freaked me out. I was like, are you kidding?
Yeah,
like,
those type of things you need to have, like, a specific strength for. Mm-hmm. Like, you can't just be athletic and do ninja. Like, you need to be, like, ninja strong, pretty much. Like, it's a very specific type of strength that you need that is hard to develop, but once you get it, it's so much fun.
I like, too, with Ninja, it's like, you can get good at something and then you can learn how to do it with finesse. You know what I mean?
Yes. You can be like, yeah, I just did this, but I'm gonna do it with a little more style next time.
And then I'm gonna make it harder, and then I'm gonna make it impossible, and then I'm gonna crush it and add the finesse back in even more. It's just like it's like a never-ending progression of what you can do.
It is. There's no limit. Absolutely no limit in this sport.
Oh, ninja. How we love it. Overall, like, what has been your favorite thing about participating this season?
My favorite experience, I think, is just like meeting the whole community, because I've never been a part of the ninja community at all. I wasn't in NNL or UNAA or anything like that, and nobody really knows me in this sport yet. So just like being able to meet the community and kind of showing people what I can do and where I'm at, and this was really my first ninja competition ever, so just wanted to kind of prove myself, and yeah.
Yeah, awesome. I know, I'm so glad to have met you.
Yeah.
I think it's cool too, like, I feel the same way. Like, ninja just brings people together from all over.
Mm-hmm.
And it's pretty wild, though. Like, your first competition experience or your first, like, real community experience has been here, like, on the show.
Yes, on the show. It's so crazy.
Way to, like, throw you into it.
I know. I was pretty nervous about it, but I knew I could do these things, and I'm excited for everybody to see what I can do.
I used to live in Minnesota, and I, like, have, like, a little sweet spot in my heart for Minneapolis. But, yeah, so I've been to the state fair, and I love it.
Yes.
Do you have a favorite state fair food?
Oh, my goodness. The roasted corn.
Ooh.
Yes. I cannot go to the state fair. I need to get at least 3 corns every year. Sometimes, even if I'm too full, I'll leave, and I'll come back the next day just to get another corn.
That sounds worth it.
It is. And the bucket of cookies, too.
That's what I was going to say. The bucket of cookies, definitely.
Yes.
Yeah, I definitely remember going and getting, like, cups of the unlimited chocolate milk and then like, finding the bucket of cookies.
Yes, you got to get the bucket of cookies and then bring the cookies to the unlimited milk.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's just, that's it. That's all you need.
There's definitely techniques to the state fair that you learn once you live here long enough. Yeah, when I was younger, I actually showed horses and rabbits at the state fair. So I'd, like, sleep there the entire week. So I just would eat state fair food for, like, 10 days in a row.
I don't know how I feel about that statement.
I pretty much lived there.
Would you, like, sleep with your horses?
I'd sleep in the trailer.
Oh.
On a bale of hay.
That is precious. Wait, what kind of rabbits did you have?
Oh, they're called mini lops. They're like little babies. They're so cute, and they have little floppy ears.
Are the ones that look like lions, or no?
No. They have, like, short hair, but they have floppy ears. They're so cute.
What are your goals for Ninja? Like, is there a certain obstacle that's still getting you that you want to be able to do better? Like, what are your...
I think my biggest weakness right now in obstacles is my coordination. Because that's something you have to develop over time, and I think I've improved since I've started, but I don't think I'm at, the level that some of these other ninjas are at, and once I can, nail that down, I think I'll have a better time on the obstacles.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Is it mostly coordination, like upper body type stuff, or just in general, any type of coordination?
Pretty much in general. I didn't have really any balance before I started either. Like, I remember when I was a powerlifter, I tried to just stand on one foot and I couldn't do it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and so it's been a process, but I'm getting there.
Can you pistol squat?
Yeah, I can now.
Okay, sweet.
I couldn't at first.
Well, I'm, like, imagining you being a powerlifter, like, being incredibly strong, especially lower body, and then, like, thinking about balance and, like, I don't know.
Yeah, you don't really need balance as a powerlifter. I mean,
that's true.
You stand on 2 feet. That's all you gotta do.
Fair. Has there been anything through Ninja or even before Ninja, like, tell me about some sort of struggle or something that you've been through that maybe you have advice for other girls who might be struggling with the same thing?
I would say just don't be discouraged if you're not, as good as you want to be at the beginning, because I was there. I didn't have the strength that I wanted to have when I first started, and it was really discouraging to, like, not be able to dead hang for more than 30 seconds or something like that, and you just got to work up little by little, and eventually it takes a long time, but once you get it, like, it's gonna be worth it. Everybody starts somewhere. You don't need to have a background in athletics or gymnastics or rock climbing to start this. Like, anybody from any background can start this.
Yeah. I think that's one of the amazing things about ninja.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I guess any sport could potentially be like that. Maybe not on a pro level, but ninja really does have a unique way of like inviting anybody to be a part of it.
Yeah, exactly.
And all levels are here.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Yeah.
And I always forget, like, it seems like ninjas don't age. So that's another reason that y'all should join ninja. Because it seems I've met so many like guys and girls who are like in their 40s, 50s, and they're ninjing, and like I would never know what their true age is.
Yeah, I know. And like the confidence level in everybody like just goes through the roof once they start ninja training. I don't think I've ever met anybody that has been like, you know, I wish I wouldn't have started training for ninja. I think everybody's glad that they did, and once they get a part of the community and they, you know, meet all these amazing people from all different backgrounds, and they're super glad that they started.
Yeah, for sure. I'm glad that I started.
Yeah, me too.
One of the questions that I got recently from Tay Ninja Warrior on Instagram, she's wondering if anybody's got some great advice for the warp wall.
The warp wall took me a little while to get, but it's all about your footwork and your leg strength. And I think as ninjas, we're so dominant in our upper body strength that we kind of, you know, put off legs and stuff like that. But the warp wall is pretty much all about leg strength and power and speed and footwork. And that's pretty much all there is to it. You just got to build a little bit of leg muscles, do some sprints outside and stuff like that, and you'll get the wall easily.
Yeah. Do you think like counting your steps on the wall is worth it?
Yes. It took me a while to get the wall, but once I started counting my steps, I take 4 steps on the wall, and I have not failed the wall since I started counting my steps. Yes. It's one of my favorite obstacles because I know I can get it every time.
Yeah, that's sick. Have you tried any of like the really high walls, like 16 or 17, 18?
I've gotten up to 15 and a half, and I've gotten up about an inch from the 16.
Okay, nice.
Yes. So close. I got my fingertips over the top. Almost got it.
Oh, that's awesome. What gym was that at?
That was at Conquer Ninja in Burnsville.
I think too with the warp wall, like doing uphill sprints is great.
Yes.
Like box jumps, anything that's going to give you like that explosive power.
Yes.
Is definitely key.
Yes, explosive leg strength is for sure the key to the warp wall.
Mm-hmm. And even like practicing in the spider climb, like just trying to use as not rely as much on your hands, but just power up the wall repetitively as fast as you can. I think it just helps with like that push motion.
Yes.
For your lower body.
Exactly.
Yeah. Is there anything on your brain? Advice? Any other advice that you have for women and girls, whether it's ninja or just the life in general?
I mean, I don't really consider myself a huge girly girl. I bite my fingernails. I don't paint them and don't really wear makeup very often. But, I feel like every woman is going to start somewhere, and everyone's going to have a different background, and they're going to do things differently type of thing. And I think women just need to support each other with anything that they decide to do.
I think, like, we go so much farther when we're just actually act like friends toward each other. You know what I mean? And even if you don't know somebody, just, like, treating everyone with respect and wanting to support each other and, like, have that camaraderie, it makes a huge difference.
Yeah, exactly.
Thanks so much for joining me on the Ninjababes podcast today, Jamie Ross.
Yes, no problem. I'm excited for you guys to see the Minneapolis episode of American Ninja Warrior.
Yeah, it's going to be a good time.
Yes, watch out for me on there.
Thank you so much for listening to the Ninjababes podcast. I appreciate your listen so much. I would love to hear from you. Send me any comments, feedback, or questions that you have to theninjababes@gmail.com or DM me on the Ninjababes on Instagram. That's all for today, but don't forget to head on over to monsterholds.com to use code Ninjababes, all lowercase, to take advantage of that 15% off. Check out all the awesome ninja holds that they have. Gotta go big, go Monstro. And if you haven't checked out the new website yet, Ninjababes got a makeover at www.theninjababes.com. You can subscribe to our video email list there and get all sorts of fun free downloads like the goals worksheet and the manifesto. They're just great ways to open up your mind and help you not only visualize and strategically plan out your goals, but to give you the tools to achieve them. So download that worksheet. Let me know what you think. Enjoy your week, everybody. Until next time.
This is the Ninjababes signing off to A&W veteran rookies.
We came into this episode rookies, and we're leaving veterans.